Look, someone is sending out a signal from that area over there. Maybe it's that Captain Olimar fellow, the one from Hocotate. It could well be, and I'm pretty sure he has our cosmic drive key. There's something suspicious about all of this. What if he's luring us into some sort of trap? Never fear, Brittany, I shall protect. Right then, everybody, let's get going. And I think we shall be doing just that, and... apologies if I'm a little bit scatterbrained, because this is one of the 3 areas in which I'll first visit here. I'm not quite able to get into down to 1 day. Captain, the signal we followed here is definitely coming from somewhere nearby. But is it Olimar? You know, I have a good feeling about this. A captain can always sniff out when another captain is nearby. That's sort of gross. Well, whatever helps us find our cosmic drive key, if nothing else, we can find more fruit here. Yeah, so, today is one of those days in which, we could try and rush towards getting the objective here done in a single day, but I'm thinking that I might take it a little slow, only so then we can grow up a good amount of our next Pikmin type, which we'll be getting today. And I think in order to do that even more, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a skip so we can get our pinks early. Look, there's an onion trapped in that web. Let's get everything and cut it free. So we want Alf over this way, go to Charlie. Apologize if I'm a little bit silent, because this does take a little bit of setup to do. I think if this takes up water of the day, which it didn't, nice. Send over a few rocks. Forgot we didn't have this. Oh no, water's lethal to Pikmin. I need to blow the whistle with Lee to call the Pikmin back onto land. Okay, hopefully some of them can make it back. Okay, well. We only really need 3. Okay, can we... Good. Introducing the best Pikmin type, hands down. There is no competition. The onion we freed from the web spawned a new type of Pikmin, one with little wings. Look at its little wings. It's so cute. I've never seen a flying Pikmin before. Okay, and well, as we do a few things with Charlie and Alf, we will be growing our Pikmin types with Brittany, and that on top of exploring this area of the tropical Twilight River is what we'll be doing today. There is one thing I do want to do over this way, but for the most part we'll be sticking to over here, as there is something I have kind of been neglecting that I feel like we could use today to rectify. Let's get this over that way. We'll stop this here so we can send those over to Brittany. Also, yes, while it's relevant here, Wild Go here is really useful. I have found that its one use, which it can be a little bit spotty in, is actually around water. Particularly around those lily pads, so definitely want to be a little bit careful. Okay, I thought that was going to be, yeah, I thought that was going to be a pop-up there. Don't quite know which ones are pop-ups, to be completely honest. That should be one. I think once we get 10, that's when we'll do it. Yeah, another reason as to why I'm not really going off and trying to get this area done in a single day is because, well, the one thing we have been neglecting is really useful to do that, and I think it might even be required. So, because we can't exactly do that today, or it's going to be even tighter if we do end up doing that today, I feel like we can just spend today opening things up a little bit on this side. Even if it does kind of mean that we will have to come back. Okay. Probably could be doing more things with Alf. In fact. Yeah, let's send Charlie over that way, since we do need to, get, you know, some wings back to base. Also, I will be referring to winged Pikmin as pink Pikmin. Huh? Who's that? It's the Dolphin! And I can't get back to... Please, I need help. Anyone? Captain Olimar, help! I'm on top of a giant tree. Vicious creature. Please help before... It's back. Just like I said earlier, a captain can always step out when another captain's nearby. When we finally meet this Captain Olimar, we'll have to thank him for leaving all those data files for us. They've been most informative. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Olimar is clearly in some kind of a jam, and our first priority is helping him out of it. Olimar's signal is coming from downstream. Didn't quite know that it was going to send us with, have, Charlie on that, but that's fine. I think for now I have the rocks in the corner there. As I was wanting to get to, I do kind of mention, or do kind of call winged Pikmin, or pinks, yeah, pinks. Just because it's a little bit weird that they're the only type that are referred to, well, apart from rocks, they're like the only coloured type that are referred to, something they have. And I guess another benefit of trying, or not really trying this, but having... Okay. That mural we just took a picture of is one that's really hard to get, and one that can be really tedious, and we did just get it on like the first try. Like, I was expecting to have to come back to that. Okay, so now whenever we want to, we can just use this, we don't have to use the lily pads to get over there. And that is the one thing I wanted to do concerning that. So I think... might go this way. I feel like... Okay, cool. That one's done. Gonna snipe these because we do need to be careful. And then let's get them onto that, and then we should. I want to have like 3 over there so Charlie can call them over. You know what? I'll get them on that one too. Just so we can get started on this one. I don't really know what I want to do. I was gonna say I don't know what to do with Alf, but I know. Yeah. Where is it? Also, I completely forgot to mention this like ages ago. But when we are able to, I will be making return trips to the areas we've been to before. It's that if we were to go back now, we won't exactly have the best experience for that. Like, we don't have absolutely everything, because at the moment we are missing one pretty notable Pikmin type. So... yeah. Okay, just get some of that. I feel like until we build this bridge, I'll keep Brittany over there just so then we have a way to get our wings back, because I believe that we should now be pretty much free to do everything we want to do. So for now, we'll get 2 of them on that. I do need to be careful on how much time we have left on the day. Yeah, we'll just get Charlie onto that. Alright, we still need to do some waiting. Yeah, right, I'll keep Brittany here. Also, yeah, probably should have mentioned it a bit before. If I am talking about something and there is dialogue, probably won't force myself to mention it all the time, or to like stop myself and go through the dialogue, only because I feel like that would kind of slow things down just ever so slightly. Can we do this now? So I'm fairly sure that pinks should be immune to crushing. Because when they're carrying things, they are immune to pretty much every enemy type, or enemy attack. Which only makes them all the more better. Commencing analysis of recovered plant. Large amounts of ultra spicy essence detected. Unsuitable for consumption by crew members. It seemed a shame to waste it, though. Let's gather some more and see if we can do something else with it. Let's send him over this way. Okay, that should be everyone here. Feel like for now, is it a little late in the day to do what I want to do, so I feel like yeah, let's go here. Also did kind of forget all about a pile of things that we could have done with the rocks, so let's get them over that way. Also, yes, the one thing that is stopping us from just throwing our rocks over there and just kind of doing whatever we need to or want to is an invisible wall. So that is fun. Also, kind of blue. So kind of blinking on something. Okay, I'll just leave Alf here. That should be all the pinks we used on that. A really sucky thing about the lily pads is the fact that we can't cross over to that side like freely. Because like we'll need to do like something like this. Also, do be cautioned about using your or carrying your pinks around something like that, as they can really easily get stuck on them. In fact, anytime we go through a tunnel with them, just expect to lose a few Pikmin. Okay, so normally we would have to bring something else, but we can do just this. I'm hoping that we should be free. To get them back safely. Don't forget this data file. Where's Alf? Okay. Stop that. Oh God, why? Okay, well, we won't be getting that back anytime soon. Wait. Can I get them? Can I get them? Did we get all the Pikmin back? How many is that? Okay, I'm not going for a deathless playthrough, but I feel like any big loss of Pikmin I might rewind over. Just because I do kind of want to have some Pikmin. I think that might have been all of our yellows. Now's not the time for fruit, Brittany. I'm sorry to say. Just want to know how many Pikmin we lost. I think if it's more than 30, I will. I think that was all the yellows we had. And like the rocks we had on us. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do this day over, just ever so slightly. So I think I will see you when... I'll see you when we're at a similar point to when we were, I think, is the best way to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back through that. So I did do a few things differently, and in fact I did kind of see if we could just get this fig down from up there with wings, and you can fairly easily too. I feel like it's going to be cutting it close, but I want to see if we can't just we can pretty much like do things here. See if we can't get a spray going. That should make it back in time. I feel like the only Pikmin we need to worry about are the ones that are currently going and taking nectar. That's these guys for some reason. Is there a way to see if we can't just check how many we've got? Okay. Okay. They must have just made it back before we lost them. Oh, bite Charlie. I thought they would have made it back so far. Huh. That is weird. Okay, I guess somewhat ironically, I did manage to do that without a single Pikmin death. Even with that little shortcut we did, which, you know, involves our rock Pikmin going for a swim. And Mr. Orange there will not be eating any Pikmin today. I mean, now that I know that whenever you reset a day, but you've done, or like you say, taken a photo of something on the day that you reset over, just wonder if I should take a photo of that one reel we took of. I mean, I guess I do have it on recording, so do I want to take another one again? Knowing this is waiting at the end of the day makes it all worth it. If only I didn't have to share it with the others. Good, we still have plenty of juice left. For how long though, Brittany? For how long? Okay. We do have a little bit of an army of pinks going in, but I think we need... I mean... once we can go back through to the other areas and get everything we need to there, it's pretty much just going to be an explosion of pinks, so I think I might just hold off on that just a little bit, but... wait, no, there's an end of day report. I'll read that and then I'll sign off. We've made contact with the mysterious Captain Olimar. This is the Hocotation who we believe has been providing us with the data memos. It looks like he is in danger though. If anything happens to him, we may lose our cosmic drive gear for good. Time to call in the Kopai Cavalry. But we'll do the next episode. Until then, that has been also you. Yes, please. Jeez.